Make a date with Rev Dr Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith.
I'd like to capture my thought this morning with the word forgettable gravestones. Yesterday was the unforgettables, but today is forgettable gravestones. Now, guess what? Still in Genesis chapter 35, I'm really breaking it apart. I really want to, pull out every nugget of gold in it. I really want to do that. And I'm going to stay there for quite a long time because I'm taking you through the mazes of Genesis. Now, the Bible says that at that particular junction of Jacob's life, Deborah, the woman who was helping his mother's nurse, Deborah, Rebecca's nurse, died, and then Jacob buried Deborah under an oak tree, and then he moved from there. You know, there are certain tragedies and there are certain painful moments that would come to you, and there are certain people who you're so much attached to, who would bring you pain and all those other things. But you know what? You can't move into tomorrow with them. One way or the other, you need to shut the door. One way or the other, you need to close the door on them. One way or the other, there are certain events, there are certain painful events. You can't tabernacle around those painful events. You can't tabernacle around them. You need to shut the door, and then you need to move on. When you remember those things, you don't remember them with the pain that they bring, but you remember them as a deliverance of God. You remember the good things. The Bible says Deborah, that was Jacob's mother's nurse, not his nurse, not his children's nurse, not his wife, but the Bible says Deborah, Jacob's mother's nurse. Jacob said, hey, something has happened to me. I bury her here, but I moved beyond that oak tree. I need to move beyond it. You need to shut the door to certain things of yesterday and move on. It's okay. Move on. It's painful. Move on. It was distressful. Move on. It was a torturous journey, a traumatic experience. Move on. That's what Jacob was doing. I bury and I move on. That's what the Bible says. Well, the choices are always yours. Choices are always yours. See you later.
Please visit our website, graphic.com.gh, or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.